There once was a man whose tier lists were known all throughout the lands. They were so great that many a man pissed thy pants in awe of their beauty. It is once again time to call upon this man to commence the ranking of the tiers once again. Fix your eyes upon his glory, standing at 5 feet and 9 inches of utter masculinity and sex appeal. It is I, the great Carbskin. Ugh, that was gross. What's up, boys? It's Carbskin back again with another incredible tier list. As is tradition around here, it's time to crack open our mug root beer. I muted my mic somehow doing that. I'm not sure how I did that. Today, we're going to be ranking some of the best and some of the worst stores in the United States. These are going to be ranging from S being, this is the greatest store known to man, the greatest store that God ever created, to F being, if you shop here, the experience is quite literally worse than being in hell itself. I think this is going to be a pretty good list, boys. I have quite a lot to say about these stores, that's for sure. And just you wait, because some of my opinions on some of these stores is pretty controversial. If you're new around here, don't forget to subscribe to the Carbskin YouTube channel, Carbskin to the moon, of course. And make sure you comment down below what you want me to rank next. I just want to please the algorithm, man, okay? I want you guys to... I just want people to love me. That was cringe. Anyway, let me take a little sip of my mug real quick. This mug is warm. Forgot to put some of this in my fridge for this episode, so it's not the best, but it works, you know. What better of a way to kick this tier list off than with GameStop? Oh boy, do I have a lot to say about GameStop. The employees, they always suck. The type of employees that GameStop attracts is always the people who don't know how to socialize. I think they missed that step in development. You know, they've always got like 5 different piercings on their face and like really rank ass breath, a neck beard probably. Another reason why I hate GameStop is because the hot goth girl behind the counter won't talk to me. No matter how many times I tell her to play Animal Crossing with me, she just won't. Just ignores me. I don't know why. GameStop, it's a poop store. It's not a fun place to be. It needs to go out of business. This is a D tier. Next up, we have Lowe's. Actually, at the time I'm recording this video, tomorrow is Valentine's Day, so I'm going to be making a trip to Lowe's here pretty quickly to get a step stool and a length of rope. Yeah, Lowe's, I mean, it's all right. It's just boring. You know, it's a boring store to be inside of, you know, especially if you're like a kid. You know, when your parents take you to Lowe's, that's a punishment worse than death itself. Lowe's, I mean, it's all right. I don't have any problems with Lowe's now that I'm grown up, but when I was a kid, I hated Lowe's. Lowe's is, it's a C tier. Home Depot, I mean, I don't really have any reason to call this anything but orange Lowe's. It is kind of just the same thing as Lowe's. Since I ranked Lowe's already, this is where Home Depot is gonna go. And oh boy, we've reached Aldi. What do I have to say about Aldi? It's the people who think they are so much better than you for shopping at Aldi's. The people that are just so impressed with themselves, and it like bolsters their ego that they shop at Aldi's, and somehow that makes them a better person because they're better than you. I don't think I'm woke enough to shop at Aldi. Listen, I'm not a fan of the cinnamon crunch squares or the cocoa rice, the marshmallows and stars. You know, I'm just not a big fan. I can't do it. If you shop at Aldi and you don't fall under that category, that's fine. But it's mostly just pretentious, arrogant people that shop here. That's why I think the atmosphere of shopping at Aldi is one of the worst just ever. But I can't rank it F because there's a worse store, and I'll get to that, but Aldi is going in D tier. All right, next up we have Best Buy. Best Buy is a legendary store, you know. For all the gamers out there, I know I got some gamer goblins in the chat. Best Buy is it's a pretty all right store. They've got a lot of stuff that you can need, you know, a lot of tech stuff. If you're not a gamer, you know, and you want some guy to sell you an overpriced laptop, they have that there. He's getting commission, you're getting an overpriced MacBook, so it's a win-win situation. Best Buy is an A tier store. These next two kind of go together. When I was Googling for the pictures for these two, I got pretty different search results from what I was looking for. But next up we have Dick's. I like Dick's. Every experience I've had at Dick's has been nice. I got my bike at Dick's. It's a pretty nice mountain bike. I don't know if that really says anything about Dick's, but Dick's, I mean, you know, if you play any sports, Dick's is probably where you're gonna go. It's a decent store. It's a B tier store. I can't even say the name of this store, dude. Next up we have BJ's. Don't laugh. Nothing's funny. There's nothing funny about that. Nothing's funny. Don't laugh at that. That's not funny. That's not funny. BJ's is not funny. I'm gonna be honest. I've never been to BJ's. I just put it here because I thought it was funny. We're putting it in C tier because I don't have an opinion. Next up, we have Sam's Club. I really like Sam's Club. I like how cheap things are. I like that you don't have minimum wage employees breathing down your neck the entire shopping experience. I like their food court too. The pretzels and like the ices that they've got. Wonderful. Oh my gosh. The hot dogs, maybe not so much. I don't want to know what they put in those hot dogs. Everything else about Sam's Club, I really like. I'm gonna put Sam's Club in A tier. It's an A tier store. Next up is Costco. Costco is just red Sam's Club. You can't change my mind. They're the same exact thing. They literally both sell cheap gas. They have the same store layouts. Like it's the same exact store. It's a red Sam's Club. Costco is all right. I'd put it in B tier. I like Sam's Club better. You can fight me. Next up, we have Quick Star. For those of you who didn't grow up in the Midwest, Quick Star is the Midwestern version of Quick Trip. I don't think they're different. I think they're the same exact thing. Quick Star is what I grew up with, so I'm gonna represent. I'm gonna represent my Midwestern heritage. Who likes corn? I love corn. I'm a big corn shucker. Shuck a lot of corn, you know what I'm saying? Quick Star has got to be just my favorite convenience store ever. Just everything about it is great. The prices are unbeatable, especially the gas prices that they have. Literally the best gas price in the area that I lived in. Not only are the prices affordable, but the employees are also super nice. They just have like a selection of like everything. They have like the ready-made food, kind of like 7-Eleven, except their food is way better. They have pretty much any drink you could think of. Any food is there, any snack. It's all there. Like, I love Quick Star. It's just all in one. It's an amazing store. I can't ride this store enough. I'm going to give Quick Star an S tier. It's the greatest store known to man. It's a fantastic store. I cannot say the same about Dollar General. Dollar General is everything that Quick Star isn't. Dollar General has some of the worst employees I have ever met. The shopping experience is always terrible. The layout of the stores are super confusing. None of the drink coolers are ever working, so you always get like warm shit. Almost everything at Dollar General is always expired. Every single Dollar General has the same exact smell. It's gonna have that Dollar General odor. It's not pleasant. If you need to go to the bathroom, that's not fucking happening because the toilet's either clogged or fucking ripped out of the ground. It's just everything that Quick Start does right, Dollar General does wrong. Not only that, but just Dollar General it's inconvenient. It grinds my gears that they close so early. Dollar General would just always be closed. Because they close at the worst times ever. Because why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they? Just Dollar General just makes me so mad. The name is misleading too. Shit is more expensive there than it is at Quick Star. Dollar General just makes me really, really mad. Dollar General the shopping experience sucks there. It's by far the worst store on this list. I hate Dollar General. This one, I'm not sure if it's a thing anywhere else but the Midwest and maybe parts of the South, but we got Hy-Vee. Hy-Vee it's a grocery store. It's kind of like Walmart in a way. Just the prices on things and the quality of things is better. They've got this little slogan, though, called "A Smile in Every Aisle." And that's just not true. I just remember I almost got a job at Hy-Vee, actually. And the only reason I didn't is because my ex worked there, and she actually was the one that got me the interview. And then I went and talked to the dude. Everything went fine. I got hired. It's really funny, actually. The dude offered me $2 more than she was making for the same job. The only reason I ended up rejecting the job is because my ex-girlfriend, I went to ask her to tour me around, like, what she does for the job. And some, like, old hag came up to me, and it was her manager. And she just started yelling at me for following her in the store while she was trying to do her job. And right then and there, I decided I was not putting up with that shit. I was done. Smiling every aisle, my ass. Hy-Vee it's other than that, yeah, it's a good store. It's I'm gonna say it's a B tier store. All right, next up we have Kroger. I'm gonna be completely honest. I have not been to Kroger. I wanted to include it on the list though because of the Kroger commercials. They just have these commercials with people dancing. They're hilarious. I gotta show you. This is just one of my favorite commercials ever. I love it. I love the way they're dancing. Look at it. Grandma's getting down too, dude. I love these commercials. They're so good. I love these commercials. I can't play that audio because the song is copyrighted. Anyway, Kroger's commercials alone put them in a B tier. Again, I've never been there, but I just wanted to show those commercials because they're funny. Next up is PetSmart. PetSmart is okay. It's all right. I like going in there to look at the abandoned cats that are there. That's one of my favorite things to do. I love just looking at them and laughing. PetSmart, the only reason I would go there is to either look at the cats or to look at the goldfish. You know, I just can't see myself shopping at PetSmart. You know, I feel like if I was a pet owner, the responsible thing to do would to be to not shop at PetSmart. PetSmart, it's a C tier store. Next up, we have Walmart. Where do I even begin? Listen, man, I just love shopping at Walmart and hearing just the choirs of crying babies everywhere. They're always there. I just feel like the employees at Walmart are somehow worse than the Dollar General employees. They're always just the least helpful, arrogant people ever. The Walmart employees that I've had an experience with, they're all f***ing horrible. For that reason, I'm going to give Walmart an F tier. It is a garbage store, and I don't want to shop there. All right, and last but not least, we have Target. I'm sure you guys are all familiar with Target, especially if you are of the female gender. I don't like Target. I don't think I'm feminine enough to shop at Target. Target is most definitely a store that caters to women of the white variety. Whether it's the Taylor Swift vinyls that are just plastered everywhere, the scented candles that are down every freaking aisle, or it's the dish soap. I know you ladies love dish soap. Yeah, I can't do Target. Listen, I don't love Target. I'm gonna be honest. I'm giving it a D tier. I don't like it. And yeah, that's gonna do it for my stores tier list. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I think it's a pretty accurate list. I think this is the definitive store tier list right here. If there's any stores that I forgot, make sure to let me know and to bitch plenty about it in the comments. Make sure you subscribe for future uploads. And yeah, with that being said, wait a minute. Did I forget a store? Oh no. Oh, no. Please, no. I don't want to save big money. Get out of my head. Get out